Most Californians have something in common when it comes to water. We share water from the Sierra Nevada mountains. During the winter months, snow accumulates in the Sierra Nevada mountains, then melts in the spring and flows through rivers and streams to meet in the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta. The Delta is one of California's most valuable resources. It is where much of California's water gathers. The majority of water that flows from the Sierra Nevada mountains to the Delta remains in the region or flows out to the San Francisco Bay. 17% of Delta water serves 25 million Californians and fuels the economies of the San Francisco Bay Area, the Central Valley, and Southern California. But the system we rely on to deliver water isn't working for California's economy or the Delta environment. California's water flows through a system that was built more than 50 years ago, at a time when California's population was only half of what it is today. The system isn't working for the economy because it can no longer capture water supplies when available. Man-made levees and dredged waterways are vulnerable to earthquakes and climate change and are all that protects the state's water supplies from saltwater intrusion. 98% of habitat for many threatened and endangered species in the Delta has been lost, and invasive species continue to overwhelm and upset the natural balance of the Delta's ecosystem. But one of the biggest challenges is the existing pumping system that moves water from the Delta to millions of homes, businesses, farms, and schools across California. The pumps that move water supplies are located in the southern end of the Delta and contribute to reverse river flows, which confuse fish, taking them off course during their migration to and from the ocean. The entire system, as it is built today, is subject to collapse due to seismic risk and sea level rise. The California Department of Water Resources, the Bureau of Reclamation, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the National Marine Fisheries Service, and state and federal water contractors are working on a solution to ensure a more efficient, environmentally protective flow of fresh water. The proposal, called the Bay Delta Conservation Plan, or BDCP, is also sensitive to the needs of Delta communities. The BDCP proposes new North Delta intakes to allow more natural flows to the ocean, a new tunnel system to secure our state water supplies from the devastating effects of earthquakes and climate change, and proposed restoration and protection of thousands of acres of habitat to help the ecosystem. California's future depends on reliable water supplies. The Bay Delta Conservation Plan will modernize, it will protect, it will preserve, it will restore the ability to capture abundant supplies in wet years, all while minimizing impacts to Delta communities. For more facts on the BDCP, visit us online or follow our progress on Twitter and Facebook.